Hey everybody, I'm Bob from Black Arrow Gaming, and welcome back to my 5th Age of Wonders 3 Advanced Strategy series. We're going to jump right into it with the comments here. Good stuff from you guys this week, as always. I wanted to begin with the most obvious glaring mistake that I continue repeatedly making. I think I've said something about this a few times now and continue to keep making the same mistake, but nourishing meal heals undead. And I need to use that to patch up my Bone Dragon. Thanks to Tarsak, Blurry Intervision, and Sarah Feingold for all pointing that out. I will try to remember that going forward. Oh gosh, I'm already coughing. I did this last week. I was coughing during my video last week. Let's hope that doesn't continue in this episode. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe because I go for a run right before doing these episodes. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Anyway, I want to move on to Impregnable. Check for cities that no longer need Beacon of Faith, and for cities that may need paid absolution. So, Beacon of Faith is the spell that helps cities grow faster. I already looked around. The only city that's a metropolis that still has it active is this one here, Tabaron. No longer needs that, so I can go ahead and end that spell now. I'm just throwing mana away on that at this point. There are quite a few cities I have that could use the paid absolution, but that's pretty easy to see which cities don't have it, and all of them eventually need it. So I'll just try to remember to cast that as I can. I am going to go ahead and continue to prepare the spell Transform to Destruction node, just so I can convert these two nodes, because I may not keep this city for very long if something else runs in to take it back. But I want to go ahead and convert them to... Oh, there's another one down there. That's nice. I want to convert them to my sphere of magic so that they can't be converted back. So I will get to work on that as soon as I can. But yes, I do need to get paid absolution up in more locations. Impregnable also had good advice regarding my vassals up here. There's really no reason for me to not be demanding tribute from them, since I have no intention of absorbing them anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. It will lower... well, hang on. Let's actually... You know what? It might actually not be good. And so I'm going to hold off on this for this episode. Here's why. Relations is trusting. If it lowers, I think the amount of money I'm getting from this city each turn goes down. So getting a short boost of gold may not be worth 10 turns of getting lower gold overall. I don't know 100% for how the math on that works, or whether it's a good balance, but I seem to remember this coming up earlier in this series, and I'm not sure if that's a good trade-off. It would probably be a better trade-off if their morale was at like 800 or something, dropping it from 800 or above down by 200 to... Well, actually, I think... let me double-check something, because I think the demanding tribute of gold lowers it by... Oh, it's a cost of 500. Yeah, that would drastically reduce how happy the city is with me for 10 turns. I think that would hurt my gold income more than it helped, at least in the long term. But I'll let you guys, if anyone knows how to do the math on that exactly, let me know. I think the same thing could be said for the dragons, currently at trusting at 500. They don't really like me because I'm pure evil, I guess. So I'm not gonna apologize for my behavior. They can get used to it. But, and these guys also don't like me because I'm pure evil. So eventually I will get them under my control. I think I'm going to leave them as is for now, because I don't want to mess up what gold income I do have with them. And then if the math works out that it is actually better to demand tribute, you guys can let me know. I don't think it is, off the top of my head. Moving on, though, one last thing from Impregnable. Stop making giants. And I think that's good advice. So I've got one down here that's almost finished. I'm going to make him the last of the giants that I'm making. I think there are better things. He said that there are better things that I could be making, and I agree. I think that focusing primarily on Exalteds is a good decision right now. Plus, Shrines of Smiting, as I can make them. Maybe other units to go along with the Shrines of Smiting. But primarily my Theocrat class units are probably what I need to be working on right now. So I will be doing that, as well as, obviously, the Storm Sisters, and I'll eventually be getting them in this city, too. This city actually could probably build something. Well, I think the Masters Guild was what I was going to build next. It is going to need the temple eventually in order to even make Storm Sisters, so that might be worth starting now. I suppose that's worth starting now. I think I had that on produce merchandise because of gold income concerns, but the city's going to need the temple either way, so I may as well grab that right now. I also am going to need the library and observatory in there too, or the laboratory and observatory. Maybe that would actually be better. I don't really have any shortage of mana right now. I actually can't spend it as fast as I'm getting it because I'm limited to a certain amount per turn, but getting that and then followed by the observatory might be better because it's going to expand the borders to where they can get the quarry. Yeah, I like that better. Then I can build everything else that comes after it faster. So we'll go with a laboratory there for now. Otherwise, I think I am good to go to the next turn. There's one more thing I have to talk about, but yeah, that can wait for in between turns. So here we go. Let's see what the enemies do. I did get some feedback from Andre Duarte, I think. Gosh, I probably mispronounced so many of your names. I apologize. But feedback saying that the music audio was, or the audio of the music or game audio was too loud compared to my voice. I've actually cut the game's audio in half. It was initially even louder than this when I started recording with Shadowplay or GeForce Experience or whatever this app is called now, but from NVIDIA. So I cut it down to like half of what it was, but it may still be kind of on the loud side. I don't really know. I listened to it and thought it sounded okay, and I've heard some other people say the same, but they are falling back. Good call, guys. I don't remember. I apologize. I didn't write this down. I don't remember who it was, but somebody did say the computer's AI tends to freak out when you start to invade their land. And even though they could easily take this city, they didn't even bother trying. So they're actually just going to fall back and try to challenge me. Well, maybe they'll grab it with like a spy drone or something. Actually, that makes more sense. That's what I would do. Maybe that's what they're going to do. But I'm going to just beeline it in, go straight after their cities, and try to do as much damage with Karzen and company as possible. I don't like those Archangels. Those will do a lot of damage to my poor undead. So it's something to keep an eye out for. But yeah, if you think the game audio is okay, if you let me know. If you think I need to turn down the music a little more, let me know. Some of that also comes down to people's own audio settings. I think even like if you're listening with any sort of bass, that might make a difference because that might amplify the sound effects of the music over my voice too. I don't really know, but I'm not an audio engineer, so I rely on feedback from you guys with regard to stuff like that. Okay, so teal is done, and orange, who I can barely see anything of, is moving, but I do know I've got this cherub over here. He could technically snag that with that flyer if he wanted to. We'll see if he will. He's moving other stuff northwest. I'm seeing a lot of blue on the map over here. I want to leave the flyer alone for a minute and have a look around this area. So there's, okay, that's something new that I hadn't seen until now, but it's by itself. That's probably trying to kill my cherub, actually, so I'll need to move him. The rest of it's just stuff I already know about. Plus then there's Green's army here, which I will need to keep an eye on that when it becomes Green's turn, because I want to see where they go with that. Question here is whether Orange is going to actually come after me or not. I don't know. His turn takes forever though, which kind of freaks me out. He's probably got a lot of stuff underground that I can't see, and I bet it's up in this area here. Those goblins have got to clear some structures fast so I can get more cities up and start focusing more on an underground front line as well. Alright, let's swap back up. It is Green's turn now, so let's keep an eye on what this army does. I haven't really... Oh, crap, they got my cherub. Wait, who is this guy? Oh, that's just a raptor, okay. Just do manual and deny him the XP by surrendering. Or maybe running away, actually. That's a raptor, that's a flame tank, but the flame tank is not very fast. I think I might be able to actually outrun this guy. Could probably also spam spells and like mess him up that way too, but I don't think I want to waste the mana. Right, let's see if I can trip him up, get him behind the rocks and stuff. Or just generally be in a really irritating position. Okay, so I can go down here safely. Okay, they're not even gonna... Oh, there they go. Okay. May have not done this right. Unless I can get somewhere that he can't, like, get behind a rock or something. I thought I could move just a little bit further, but I guess not. That's too bad, because I was thinking this was a valid space right here, but it's not. He's going to be able to reach me regardless of what I do. This is probably not worth it, but I'm going to check anyway, just because I'm curious. He's a 50% chance of just outright killing him. I don't know if that's worth using on a raptor, although I really need this cherub here scouting this place out. Like, that kind of sucks. How much damage will he do if he charges me once? Enough to be a problem. But that thing is slow and can't shoot too far. I don't really know what the right call is here. I think I'm going to move him down here. He can reach me there. He'll do max of 22 damage, so he can't kill it in one hit unless he crits. Which he could, his morale's very high. I could always use a weaker spell like Slayer's Doubt just to slow him down. That's got a 75% chance of succeeding. I'll do that. Okay. Now, here's a second question. Can I get away from the flame tank in this situation? I don't think I can. I think it will be able to hit me. %. I could wreck it and turn that into a 90%. I don't think I can Slayer's Doubt that thing because it checks against Spirit. Obviously, it is immune to Spirit damage. So, unfortunately, casting Slayer's Doubt on that raptor was kind of a waste. Well, maybe not. It can come in and burn me, sure, but he's got Slayer's Doubt for the rest of the battle. Oh, crap. I was not expecting that to one-shot those guys. Oh, that sucks. That's about the worst possible outcome. Alright, well, I've got armies in that area that can keep an eye on things. I really wanted to keep a scout in that region without having to summon another one. Maybe I'll just move these guys forward and have them watch the bridge. Actually, I have a builder in that area. I think a tower around here would be perfect. Like right there. Just to watch from my side of the river. See, now that's just annoying. Wait, no, that's good. I don't care about this cherub. I'll just let it disappear. But I was hoping he would lure these guys out. I don't think I can run away from 2 eagles. But I was hoping he would lure those guys out because I don't know if they can make it back to the city in time. And I might be able to get an easy man, they were able to make it back just in time. Okay, so I know that I want to at least... Okay, actually, I don't know if I want to do that for sure this turn. I want this city. It's got a destruction node, it's got territory, it's got size. It'd be good for my economy. I'm going to try to get it with these guys. I'm a lot of physical damage versus a lot of independent halflings. So theoretically, I should be able to handle this, plus I've got spells to help out. Oh, hi guys. Well, at least they're not with the halflings. Very likely defeat. I am gonna give this a try anyway. I can also just spam boulders at them. Fortunately, they do have trebuchets that can shoot back, but giants are more mobile. They're a little better at that. Plus, if I break a hole in the wall, I might be able to get them to come running out. Oh no, rabbit burrows. Oh no. I don't know what they're doing. They're welcome to continue doing whatever it is. I'm going to move this guy up here to where he's just in range of that Brew Brother and just out of range of the Eagle Riders. I can move his buddy up behind him, toss a rock at the wall to break it so there's no line of sight, and then throw that in his back. Alright, let's see what they decide to do at this point. I want the knight in a position of flanking. Treb might move up. Okay, he's just going to heal himself. Are they just going to sit there and let me do this? I mean, I won't complain, but that does seem a little silly of them. Alright, I'm going to see if I can lure that eagle down into attacking that giant. In the meantime, I should be able to kill this guy unless he gets lucky. Okay, he's gone. If that eagle comes down and attacks the giant, I can devastating charge it with the knight from behind. And maybe, if I'm lucky, get the other one with the disintegrate. Nope, they're going to play it safe back there, I guess. I will continue tossing boulders at things until they see the error of their ways. I might open up some more holes in the wall just to get better angles on some of this stuff, but the trebuchet there seems to have moved right in my way, so I guess I should probably take the halfling apprentice out first, though. I think they're just more mobile and will over time do more damage, especially since giants have lower resistance than defense. So let's do this. Let's move the giants over here. Also get them out of range of that treb, which can only move once. And we'll get a second hole punched in their wall. You're welcome to come out here and, oh, he'll probably come out and wing beat now that I think about it. That's okay. Okay, he wants to move right there. That's gonna make this easy. Really, really easy. You run over here, smack him with a boulder, you do the same, and that should be it for him. Okay, one more half. I'll just keep picking them off if they let me. I think they're playing defense because they've got those trebuchets back there, and they're expecting me to just, like, walk into their range, which I'm about to do, but only now that I've softened them up. Also, I think I'm going to do it from a different angle to try to prevent... If I move him here, can I still get a good shot at that? Yes, I can. That also is out of range of both eagles, so they can't charge in and deal a ton of damage to me. That's fine. And they didn't move their eagles, so goodbye, trebuchet. That's one down. Alright, let's see if he does the same thing the halfling tried to do. So he's got actually pretty incredible range being up on that wall, which they weren't on that wall beforehand. I need a better angle to hit him from, but I've already kind of got one if I come over here. Alright, here's what I'll do. Come over here and break... Oh, that's already broken. I didn't realize I actually broke that already. Or it looks broken anyway. No, he can't do anything now, but if I move this guy here, I've actually got a pretty clear shot at that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. He'll probably move closer, and then I'll just hit him with both giants on the next turn. It's about time Rabbit Burrows went after the guy on defense. Oh, he wants to hit the knights. That's fine with me. How about you move here? I don't necessarily want them standing right next to each other if I can avoid it. But I also want them to both get full damage for this, so I might go ahead and just do that. Okay, left him with 1 health. Okay, now as soon as I kill this Treb, those eagles are going to come rushing out. So I'm definitely going to want to split the other giant away from this one, so they don't both get wing beat by the same guy. They'll probably both go after this one because they could flank him twice. They might even kill him. Well, no, I think they're unlikely to kill him. So I'm going to leave both of these guys kind of like right here, but on defense. They should go for the guy who's got his guard down. They should not be able to kill him. Okay. So he's fine. And I think I'm just going to smush him. Let's devastating charge this one. And try to smash this one. Oh, there's that good old-fashioned halfling luck. What can I do here? I might smite one of them because I don't want to lose this giant. And I might if they attack me and I get unlucky, or if they get lucky, rather. Alright, what's Smite's chance of succeeding? 75% or 17 to 26 damage when resisted. So even if it fails, it's practically guaranteed to kill that thing. No, this one. Unless he gets lucky. Which he could because he's a halfling. I hate halflings. So I'm going to use this giant to kill that one. And I'm going to go ahead and try to smite this guy. Alright. Problem solved. No lives lost. Good. Alright, that's one more city under my control. And I see now the borders of green over there. The next frontier. But certainly not the final one for all you Star Trek fans out there. I'm gonna probably move these guys. Well, does this city have a hospital? Because if it's got a hospital, yeah, if the city's got a hospital, I'm actually gonna leave these guys here so they can heal a bit faster. How much does that actually heal? I don't normally think about it much, but it says it regenerates health of garrisoned units that are neither machine nor undead. I hope it means all their health. That'd be fantastic. Okay, well, I'm gonna absorb the city because I've decided to be nice to the halflings, despite the fact that I have an awful lot of reason not to. And we'll see where it goes from there. Okay. So I guess green is going to be coming in next to try to mess things up. Speaking of green, I got sidetracked when I got attacked by something else, and don't know where the rest of their army went, but they do have a hero sitting right here. I need to get all my units together. Actually, before I do anything else, I need to get one of these crusaders back on this. He had, Halfling had a lot of nice stuff there. Particularly that quiver and that sword. That's a nice sword. She also had a big beetle mount, which gives tunneling and the other decent buffs. Okay, so I think I made some space and some heroes to hold items last time around. Oh, no, wait, okay, an item has arrived, like a ton of items have arrived. So I was actually just going to sell a bunch of this stuff. So yeah, this think I did send a helmet to my halfling. +1 defense and resistance and spirit protection, which is actually spirit protection sort of negated by strong will. I think everybody else has a helmet. And I do like her having the extra resistance, so we're gonna sell this. That's probably my worst helmet. Sell this. I don't need a shield, or I don't think anyone needs a shield. Let's flip through everyone real quick to check. Nope, that's a pretty crappy shield, all things considered, so that can get sold. A first strike item. Do I want Ganon to have that? I might, actually. I've got that staff on the way to her. Just gonna get there in one turn. Wait, actually... Oh no, I was creating a staff for her, which might be done in my capital on this turn. Just got that poison spit. I guess I don't need acid darts on her, so I'm gonna sell that. That's gonna get sold as soon as it arrives. Ganon's the one that's got most of the stuff already here, so the Locket of Lost Love grants strong will, which I believe, does Ganon already have? I think so. Yes, he does. Does anyone not have strong will? I can pretty easily make an item for that, if nothing else. In fact, I can make an item that's better than what this is, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Pendulum of Restoration. That Break Control could come in handy. Blight Protection, Force Concealment. I'm not a huge fan of this item that Ganon's carrying. The Blight Protection and the extra resistance is nice, but then again, I'm not a huge fan of this since everyone has strong will. I think I'm going to sell this to make room for other items. As far as this goes, I might actually let Ganon use this. I think I kind of like having Polearm and First Strike a little bit better. First Strike would also be particularly useful for anyone who has Fear Strike, though, which would include this guy, I think. He's got that. He's got Fearsome. Anytime an enemy performs a melee or touch attack against this unit, so he doesn't have Fear Strike. He has Fearsome, which is the defensive version of Fear Strike. So actually, that wouldn't make a lot of difference. But I think I do like this better for Ganon than that sword, even though it says strong weapon item. First Strike and Polearm are nice, and it still gives me extra melee damage. So I think I'm gonna sell that Scimitar of the Desert. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather have First Strike and Polearm, because he doesn't get those in any other way. Let's go over to my Crusader now and send as much as I can to Ganon. He's probably going to have to stand there for an extra turn just to get all this stuff out of here. But there are some decently good items. I think I'm going to send the ones that I want to sell first so I can get them out of the way. So probably I don't need that hat. Although Frost Protection would be actually kind of nice against the Frost tanks, but Karzan's already kind of dealing with those, so yeah, I'll probably end up selling that. So we'll send that to Ganon. We'll send this to Ganon. I think everyone's got better torso gear. Shock Wand, Ganon. Repair Machine. Maybe I might leave that here for now, but that could come in handy. Well, maybe not. It's not really a way for me to control the Dreadnought's machines. I think that's probably just going to get sold because I'm not building. Well, okay, that's what I was thinking of. It'll help Shrines of Smiting. So it might be useful from that perspective. But otherwise, I don't think there's a lot of good use for it. These three items here might actually be worth keeping. I'm going to send the Fairy Forged Blade. One of my heroes might be able to benefit from that. Well, no, the two of them have life stealing. The Fairy Forged Blade will actually maybe go to Ganon. That'd be better than the Scimitar, at least. So that might go to Ganon anyway. He is full on items right now. Let's send the Big Beetle to... No, I need a spot in the Halfling's inventory because I think that item might be done. The one I was making in my city. It'll be done on the next turn. She's going to need that spot in her inventory, I think. So we'll have the Crusader wait one more turn. And this other one can go back up and join the party here. That's kind of going after green. Speaking of Crusaders, I had an idea. So it occurred to me that the only problem in this Ziggurat, which I looked last turn, there's some Manicores in there, and Phalanxes. The only real threat to a Crusader in there is the High Elf with stun. I think even a couple Crusaders could go in there, stand on defense, and since they've got lifesteal, actually hold off all or at least most of that. Plus I've got spells that I can cast to help out. So I'm going to send a couple Crusaders up that way. Maybe 3 of them. It might sound crazy to just take 2 tier 2 units in there, but that's the perfect matchup for Crusaders, just a bunch of melee units. So I've got those 2 guys there. I've also got one over here that I'm probably going to send backwards to go help out. He's a little better because he's got the enchanted armor. Well, let's go ahead and finish these roads first, because I definitely need those. Something like that will work. And then this guy is actually going to stay here. Well, he's going to build one more road, and then he's going to go... Yeah, this guy is going to go build a tower here. This one was going underground to start making preparations for, like, vassal cities and stuff. So I'll just have him make that little detour to build the road there. And then that'll give my Crusader here a head start, heading in this direction. Okay. As for the rest of these guys, should be good to hold ground here. Got a couple more little crappy Impalers to help out. That makes 2 full stacks, which I'm going to move forward just a bit to keep an eye out for things trying to cross the river. In the meantime, we've got Karzan and company, and they are about ready to just have a good old time attacking the Frostling. Ooh, that looks like the capital way over there. That's quite a ways away, but I guess I can just damage and break stuff on my way over. Part of me wants to go down and snipe those Archangels while they're kind of isolated, and then maybe cross from that direction instead. That's a pretty big part of me that wants to do that. Yeah, I don't want them flying around, because they can fly too. I don't want them flying over, like splitting up from the Juggernauts, flying over rivers and harassing things. I kind of want them to just be gone. So I will move the Bone Dragon here, and everybody else I can get around down here. And I'm still out of range of that hostile spell. He can make it all the way around. I kind of want to change how their stacks are divided up. Let's see how much movement this guy's got left after moving here. So he'll eventually, I think, move into the Necro's army. Alright, I think I can figure this all out afterwards, but someone in that Necro's army is going to trade places with that dragon. Probably the snake, so it can get a chance to heal. But for the moment, we should be able to gang up on these guys, take them out. Let's do it. Oh, good, they're going after the... Oh, wait, they are going after the undead group. I thought they were going after Karzan's group at first. I was like, well, that's convenient. Okay, before I do anything, Karzan's morale is content. I do not need nourishing meal. So let's use that now on this dragon. Patch him up a bit. There, I did it. I remembered, guys. I'm learning. Very, very slowly, but I am learning. Absorb pain for Karzan. I'm going to probably try to make him the star of the show here. We'll back up the Orc Priest and probably cuss out that angel, I guess. That seems like a good idea. We'll slow him down a bit. In fact, I wonder if I can get the one in the back. No. Should have probably done that. I'll do that with Farron. Just make sure he stays in range, or she stays in range. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that. If I curse it, great. If I fail, also great. Slows them down. Gives me a chance to get the undead out of here that are vulnerable to that kind of stuff. Except for that halfling, who is not great, in a great position here. Hopefully she goes after somebody a bit tougher, like the firstborn. You can go stand right there and draw their fire. How's that sound? Then you guys, I don't know what to do with you. I don't really want to waste a heal undead on you. I'd rather get over to the dragon and use it on them. And you can only do that once per battle with heal undead. So let's throw a boulder at that guy because we can. That's a good enough reason to do pretty much anything. They're good where they're at, and maybe spread everybody else out a little bit so they don't all get blown to smithereens by the next fire mortar. In fact, speaking of getting blown to smithereens, that cadaver is going to die if it stays here. The halfling might die for that matter. If it does, I'll just get it back up with Farron again. We'll see. We'll see what they go for. The cadaver, though, it doesn't matter if it dies. It'll come back. It has resurgence, as long as I win the battle. On that note, I'll put it here to maybe make this a more likable target, and that way maybe they won't kill the halfling. We'll see. Ah, lame. Well, they didn't kill the halfling, so that's nice, but they didn't attack the firstborns. Cowards. Alright. I want to heal the dragon with Karzan, but I also want to get the dragon... I also want to get Karzan into combat, ASAP. Maybe that's something I can do a little later in this battle, but I need Karzan out there smashing stuff and doing what he does best. Farron might be able to heal that dragon. I'm sure I can get him a little bit more healing. Alright, you move here. Farron, you go heal. The giant has Demolisher. I wouldn't mind getting him up close to that juggernaut. I'm gonna have to try to use up... Oh, this angel won't do hardly anything to those guys. I will take that. That one is no longer cursed, so that's worth remembering. Who else can curse? I had another orc priest I thought that could. Oh, I used curse with those guys. It was this guy that could curse. I want to try another curse on that archangel in the back. Slow her down a bit more. Okay, that one actually succeeded, which is also okay. That's fine. She cannot reach the halfling, which is pretty cool. I don't think I can... Well, they're dedicated to good anyway. It wouldn't really be that useful for me, but I was kind of wondering if I could maybe ghoul curse them. I don't know that there's any reason why I can't. But them being dedicated to good might be a problem. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my snake a tempting target for that angel. The other one is on... The other one can't do anything in the next turn. So I'm gonna use the snake to come around here. She can only hit it once, and I've got a halfling right here ready to provide healing. I'm gonna try to despair this. Oh, I can't despair that one. Oh, I can't ghoul curse him anyway, because ghoul curse checks against spirit, I think. Let's double check. But I'm like 90% sure it does check against spirit. They are immune to spirit, so that will not work. You cannot Ghoul Curse them unless you have a way of artificially lowering Spirit Protection, which I do not. So, I guess maybe leave the snake on defense to discourage the Juggernaut from moving. I suppose that's a good enough strategy. And I'm gonna move this guy here to start wailing on that thing. I can actually move another unit there to prevent her from flanking him. She'll almost certainly go after the snake now, which I'm gonna move. No, I actually like where the snake is, because the Juggernaut can't move away. Well, the Juggernaut's gonna fire broadside anyway, though, now that I think of it, so I actually probably should move the snake away, so it doesn't take 2 hits. He doesn't have to. I can move the Reanimator. Actually, I'm gonna leave the Reanimator there. Just do a little bit of damage to an Angel. And I think I will put the Dragon here because how much range does Fire Broadside have? I think it's 2 in all directions. Yeah, it's still going to hit the snake regardless. That snake might be in a spot of trouble. Maybe Farron can help out. I'm not worried about Farron getting killed by the Archangel. I don't want that snake to die. And actually, the halflings could help out Farron, or they could if they had healing still. They do not at the moment, but if that Archangel goes after Farron, she won't kill it. Farron will be fine. I'm gonna move the I'm gonna move this snake up here. Leave him on defense. I want to move these guys around kind of this way. Alright. Everybody else is pretty much good. I'll worry about undead heals after this battle. Or after things die down here a bit. Okay, so she did go after Farron. Which is fine. Wait, what is she afflicted with? She is cursed. Still has that 100% spirit protection. That's right. I forgot the curse succeeded on her, so. Target is first strike. I don't like that. I would rather have the firstborn going after her than Farron. Farron could take it, though. I'm gonna heal him up. Or her up. I keep calling him a him. She's going to do a max of 10 damage times 3. That'll be good XP. I could also... No, I can't do Inflict Ghoul Curse because that's also... So many things in this game are based on spirit resistance. Like, I think spirit immunity is probably the strongest immunity in the game outside of physical immunity. Oh yeah, he's got greater life drain, so I can actually handle that no problem. I forgot how good Farron is in melee combat. I really haven't used him for that role in a while. Okay, he's already used his heal undead, but Karzan still has his, and I don't think I need Karzan's help to kill the rest of this stuff. The firstborn can continue smacking that Archangel around. Farron can, or Karzan can actually kind of do his own thing. The snake is now free to probably stun this Juggernaut. Yep. And the only Archangel that's left is one that can't move, so I think I'm in the clear. I'm gonna try to stun her too. Yep, cool. Okay. So you fall back and heal that dragon. Does anyone else have healing? This guy could patch the firstborn up a bit. Okay, Farron's used both his healing options. The Wraith King can still heal somebody, which is probably going to be Farron, I think. Or the Giant. Maybe the Giant. Yeah, it'll be the Giant. He's in need of more health. But I don't think anyone else can heal undead. I've used the Halfling's heal undead. At least I think I did. Maybe the Halfling... No, the Halfling does still have it. Okay, good. Probably should put that on the Bone Dragon too. He was really frickin' beat up. So there you go. Is that everybody? Oh, Karzan's got regular healing, so he could use that on somebody. Who needs it the most? Just for the XP of it, I'll probably give it to Farron. The firstborn could technically use it a little bit more, so I'll give it to them. Just for the XP. All right, everybody else is pretty much toast here, I think. So let's break that, and we'll give XP for this kill to the snake. Why not? Okay, that was a pretty good battle. I was able to use it to heal everybody up, and now now I can carry on without having to worry about those archangels going backwards and messing stuff up. There's a couple more potential ghoul gluttons. If I have a chance to pick them up, I'll probably try to do that. Let's see what we can do here about healing everybody up. In fact, the dragon is fine now. He doesn't really need, at least not a lot of healing. Is there anyone that's actually at full health that could be kind of shipped out of this army? I don't think there is. I would like to have somebody who can heal undead with that dragon. Maybe I could just move Farron up there. Kind of finish polishing off the dragon. Although the healing is a little bit more needed in this army. You know, the dragon's good. That undead healing will all be used. Like, he can, even Karzan can heal that King Shock Serpent, so undead healing won't really be wasted. I'll leave everybody set up kind of like this, and then on the next turn I can maybe make some advancement into enemy territory. I do feel a little safer having those archangels out of the picture, though. Honestly, if I could even, like, put a crappy unit in that city, I could maybe defend it with spells from the spy drones. Although, is it worth defending? Probably not. I still think I'd rather have the enemy take it so I can just get it back. Alright, well, let's stop worrying about all that for now and flip back down to the Halflings army, which is also making progress underground. Took Fug, and now we're going down here to Westville, which I think Westville is almost right underneath Sparrowdale. So this actually kind of irons out my front line between north and south pretty nicely, I think. I'm gonna kind of just roll the dice on stuff coming from this direction and not worry about it for now. I'm gonna go down here and try to get this. So I think everybody can come along. I've got that cherub who can go with that army, so they're all good. Okay, we've got necromancers down here. Oh, they're necromancer leader. That's interesting. I could actually probably kill him this round. I could get better units in there than what I've got. It is 2 heroes versus just one of mine. But I could cast Chaos Rift with her. Give him something to think about. Could also get the Cherub in on the battle. In fact, I could get more than just these units in here. I could get the Knight in. I could get probably the Exalted. Oh yeah, I'm going to take him out now. This shouldn't be a problem. You move down here. The Exalted has just enough movement to get the party started. Everybody else is a bit on the slow side, so we'll have to wait up for them. But I'm gonna knock this guy out when I can. He probably has that undead phylactery thing or whatever it is, so he'll probably just come back next turn. But anything to slow him down a bit. It says closely matched, but I think my odds are a bit better than that. It's just a bunch of banshees. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Well, 3 people could get despaired just like that. That's pretty crappy. I've got Smite. I've got a lot of other spell options. Well, actually, they're despaired, but they're still doing okay in terms of morale, so I will take that, I suppose. Knight's got Monster Slayer, which is nice. And the Banshees... Why do the Banshees do fire damage? Unholy Champion. Devout Slayer, Support Slayer. Well, that's no good. Let's play the cowards game, shall we? I'm going to... I want to Actually, you know what? These guys can all phase. That could be a problem for the halfling. What I wanted to do was start Thunderstorm. I think I'm gonna run away and start Chaos Rift first, and guard her flanks with other units. So yeah, we'll do that. Chaos Rift it is. Oh, and now I can't see anything. Okay. Giant can move back here. Oh, I apologize for this. This is actually just awful. Did I set my key? Okay. I can rotate the camera a bit to get underneath that. Messing with this just disorients me. Let's get everybody together, more or less, I think is my goal right now. I want Cherub in the back, the Knights preferably in the front, and I think I'm going to actually use that Orc Exalted. So the Knight could move here, the Orc Exalted could absorb pain for the Knight. The Knight can move here, that guy there. I think that's about as good as this is going to get. I would prefer to get her out of the way. I've already moved my other units. I think she's just going to sit where she's at and hope for the best. Okay, I'll take that. That's quite a bit of damage. Failed to disjunct Chaos Rift. Alright, more despair. Now it's going to start piling up. And she's panicked and she's dead. That sucks. Crap. Okay. I can't get her back. That's it for that Ice Queen. She's gone. Well, if I can take out Farron, it's still a worthwhile trade, I think. Not Farron. My Necromancer's Farron. This is Telgar. Speaking of Telgar, I might be able to disintegrate him, which would be helpful. He is a dwarf, though, so it's going to be harder. What about this hero here? Could also smite stuff. I don't know if that's really necessary, though. I think I can probably kill all these Banshees as long as my units don't fumble, which they might fumble. I just don't want to lose anybody else if it can be avoided. Okay, let's get the Thunderstorm going, because that's only helpful to me. And I can see again. Alright, how can I do this? I don't like her. I want her out of the picture. But I don't like Farron in the back casting spells either. Oh good, I got this Obsidian Wyvern that can flank her. That might open up some opportunities. Let's move you there. And they can actually kill her. Okay. And maybe get a kill on the Banshee? No. Can't kill the Banshee. Trying to save casting points if I can, but if it comes down to a choice between that and losing a unit, I will opt to spend mana to save my units every time. He's got some spirit damage. He could hurt the Banshees. The Cherub actually should be able to do decent damage to him if he gets a flank hit. Speaking of flank hits, here's an option. Cherub goes here, flanks that Banshee. Flyer flanks from other side. Can't quite kill it. How about the Knights? They actually are maybe the best thing I have to fight these guys. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Okay. The Shock Trooper is not an ideal choice for fighting these things. But he could probably kill one and then maybe turn around and kill the other. Okay, so Warcry. Kill that guy, who still has all his action points left. Actually, what I can do... Oh, I can't do that because he's being guarded by the other one. Okay, here's what I can do. I will just kill him. He'll take some hits, but that's fine. I can kill him, then I can kill the other one. That allows the giant to move, who can throw a boulder at this guy and probably kill him. If not, I'll melee attack him. Oh, you suck. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. He's not going to be able to do anything. And then I can run up here with this guy who has Resurgence anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm risky with him. Get lightning bolted. Must be out of magic. He's charging in now. Man, I don't like losing her because she was a healer. That's annoying, now that I think about it. That's like extra annoying. Halfling is also a healer, which I'm going to use. Alright. Oh wait, I can just kill him with a charge from the knight. Can anyone else do anything useful? No, the halfling's the only healer in the bunch now. Alright, we're just gonna let this knight polish this guy off. See you later, Telgar. Probably see you soon, I imagine. But hey, we can steal a bunch of items. If I had heroes to give them to. Everyone's inventories are always full. Oh, that's a nice item. Cure disease and healing? I like that. Actually, I'll just give that to the halfling now. There's really no reason not to. I could sell her potion, which only gives healing. And pick that up. Not bad. I've got my Frost Wyvern coming in one turn, which is better than the Obsidian Wyvern in general. I'd rather have the Frost Protection than the Concealments, I think. So that I can sell. In fact, I'm probably going to sell most of this right here and now. I don't need those boots. I have a lot better boots for my people. Don't need acid darts. This is actually kind of nice. It's a nice little boost in money whenever I pick up item bags like this. Razor projectiles is actually nice for her, I think, because simply having this in her inventory grants that to her. As far as I know. Is it listed here? Razor projectiles, if I remove that, drop on ground, razor projectiles goes away. Wait, no, she still has it. Oh, she's got it from that short bow. Alright, I'm just going to sell it then. Yeah, I'd rather have the short bow. Gives her another range damage option. Another one of these helmets I don't really need. And that item that I don't really need. Okay, so that buffs my gold. I'm actually over 1,000 now, so I have the Wealthy Empire bonus, which is pretty cool. Just occurred to me that I have no idea when I started recording. Oh well, we'll go a little longer, mostly just because I'm having fun. Which is why we play video games in the first place, right? I'm going to have the Exalted join her army as well as the other knight. The Cherub is going to be kind of off by itself, and then the kind of other crappy units can hang out and help heal as needed. So they can move down here. We'll have all these people gather back together. Shock Trooper could use some healing. Actually, I'll just do this. Move them like that. Anyone who has movement should probably get as far down as possible, except for the Cherub. I have other plans for that Cherub. I want him out exploring these lava rivers. So hopefully I remember to do that in the next episode, because he's going to get mixed in with that stack for now. Easy pickings for that city's defenses. I bet that's where Farron was going, or Telgar. He was probably going to try to retake that. Okay, I think that's most of my major battles for this turn. I'm ready to use my casting points on stuff, but I've already dealt with that. Oh, no. Don't want to end turn. Want the next notification. Orc Exalted is done. That's one. And let's get him on the way to where he can cause trouble. It's generally north-ish in that direction. Make sure I'm still making them in one turn. I am. Whispering Rocks is done here. I want more money is what I want. Treacherous Cliffs, I can't afford to buy that, and I think I need that for... Where's the one that... Abyssal Ridge, that's... So I definitely need the Siren's Rock. Do I need Treacherous Cliffs for... I think I've looked this up like 3 times, but I'm gonna check it again. I don't want to waste time building stuff that I don't need. It requires the Siren's Rock. That is all. So I can build Siren's Rock. I don't necessarily need the Dwelling of Wisdom at this point. I'm probably going to finish researching everything before too terribly long. I don't need the Seagrass Meadow. I don't need Treacherous Cliffs. I just need Siren's Rock. And then I can start making some of those Lords of the Deep. Don't forget to remind me to cast Embrace Darkness on this city when I start making those guys. It's going to be a couple more turns, which more or less translates to a couple more episodes. But yeah, don't let me forget. This city is going on merchandise, probably indefinitely. I don't see the need to make more giants. They're good, but I think I can make better units more cheaply now. I might send this one up here to just kind of help out, because I have a lot of giants down here, but I don't have any up north, so I think that's where this guy is going to go. He can grab those haste berries and then book it all the way up here. Maybe he can kind of hang around that city and pick off spy drones if he needs to. Alright, okay, I can't move him any further on this turn. Those guys are where I want them to be. Ardor has been absorbed. Okay, good. That used to be my city, so it is again. What do you know? I could build an Arcane Catalyst here for summoned units. I don't have a lot of great summons, though, with my class specialization options. I think we'll probably just go for growth and try to get another Grand Palace here, I think. But I am actually going to make merchandise on this turn because I want to keep that Wealthy Empire bonus going. I'm going to try to keep my gold above 1,000 if at all possible right now. So if that if that means I need to take a turn of like not building anything in cities just for a little while, I'm okay with that. There's the Barrow. I can't afford it right now, so we'll make merchandise because I'm gonna try to hold myself to that. I do want to continue the Storm Sister production, and I need to decide what I'm gonna do down here. Ganon's army can kind of make a beeline for this city, but I don't know if that's the right play because I don't know what's lurking in the shadows over there. In the meantime, these armies could probably pick that group off, but the other bigger group might come back. So that could be risky, because if the bigger group comes back, I don't see a way I win that battle. I think for now, I'm going to move Ganon's army here. We'll stand on top of that Magma Forge. And everybody else, I'm going to probably bunch up around here. And then next turn, they can all come together in Dwarfa Hall and then make a run at Dune K3. Kai3. I don't know words or pronunciation. Yeah, I think that is probably best. I would actually like to maybe set them up around that Crusader if possible. So I could put them on the forest tile there. Oh crap, now that I think of it, I need to clear that. Which I'm now too far away to do. Because I wanted to start building the fort there on this turn. Well, maybe I'm not too far away to do it. But I've got this builder ready to make a fort. Which I'll probably put like here. If I put it here, I can upgrade it to a stone, it could expand. But I think I'd rather have that in this city's borders. I'm just trying to get I'm just trying to get Heart of the Arctic as soon as possible. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is pull these guys together. That group might be able to handle this on their own, but I think I could pull in a few extras if I need to. You know what? The elf has forestry. She can move onto that tile. Pretty much everybody else can move here. They may not all be able to make it back down. Actually, they can. I need to pick the one with the most movement. Probably that shock trooper. Very likely victory. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. That thing is going to destroy stuff with smiting prayer bolts. That ought to be pretty buffed because of all the devout units in its army. Smiting prayer bolts is also kind of like sniping prayer bolts. I like it because I can do annoying stuff like this, get them to come after me. Plus broken spirit's always good too. Alright, each of you shock troopers gets his own personal healer. Congratulations. And then you, I want up front just generally being on defense. Hopefully they go after... Yes, that's exactly what I wanted them to do. Oh crap, Storm Sister's by herself. Forgot about her. Okay, go help her? Actually, maybe she can help herself. Nope, she cannot. Alright, go help her. Ah, man, I love these guys. Easy kill it, then move and go back into tireless defense. Beautiful thing. Alright, let's get that wisp off of my shrine. Move him up here and go on defense. Now, can he can freeze stuff. So I want to be careful around him. I'm gonna get a range penalty from there. That's better. The shock trooper might be able to... No, I can't quite kill it. Unless he can help out. Not enough. What about cursing? Okay. That doesn't really help either, but... what's the worst that could happen? We'll just move forward with these guys. They're not going to die. Move forward with him. Give that bear something to think about. And turn. Nice job, Storm Sister. Heal yourself up. You deserve it. Alright. I can crush him easily. But he is now frozen. It's all good. We'll warm him up afterwards. You know what? You heal that guy. You heal this guy. And you smash that bear. Okay. Now I'm in a little weird spot here. That army by itself doesn't really threaten me much. So what I think I'm going to do is move this guy to where he can be protected by those other units and leave these units down here. If they attack either stack, I think they lose, because I've got a Shrine of Smiting in each. So I'm going to move this guy over here. I don't think I'm going to make this a stone fort. I think I'll just leave it as the wooden one, because I don't really want to get in other cities' way if possible. Actually, wait, that's research up there. If I can clear it. How am I doing on research? I guess I still got quite a ways to go. But most of these things I can do in one turn, so... I guess what I was thinking about doing is moving up here and then building a stone fortress like there, and then pulling the research in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that city could eventually get it too. I think I'm just going to build it in the safer spot for now. The primary goal is to get Heart of the Arctic, like, right now, so... Oh. Okay, that's what the fortress is called now. I was still mashing D for some reason. Okay, so then they can fall back and kind of stay on the road while also protecting it. Yeah, that'll work. Something like that. Alright, I should be okay there. And then I think on the next turn I could get everybody together. If I need to, I could even build a road through the forest with that builder to help the other units along. Alright, I need to wrap this up. It's probably been well over an hour, so let's see what else we've got to do. I wanted to get to the end of this turn, so Durfa Hall is growing in 74 turns. Yay! Okay, you guys... I'm not... Actually, we're going to leave you on merchandise, because they can retake that city at any time. The Mage Invasion at Frostmere. Oh, wait, I lost money somewhere along the line. What did I spend it on? What did I spend money on? The fort, that was it. I gotta keep that above. Is there anything else I can do or sell, maybe? I'll think about that at the end of the episode. No, don't want join offer. No, don't want join offer. Race governance, level up with dwarves. I will never build dwarf axemen, so I may as well take that one. Or dwarf crossbows, so I may as well take that one. Library of Dark Arts is coming up next in this city down here. I do want that to keep going. Kind of rushing for more Exalteds down here. Let's get these guys all back together. Merchandise here. The Grand Palace is tempting, but I'm gonna try to hold myself to Wealthy Empire, if at all possible. Alright, merchandise here. And here. Those guys can chill. They might go in with the Crusaders if I try to clear that with them. Although, it might not be a good idea. They may actually end up running away if the enemies aggro onto them. Okay, so I've got my little cherub here, who I think I'm going to send... I kind of actually like the spot he's in. I think I'm going to put him, like, here. So he can still watch the main roads, but he can also get an eye on that bridge up here. In fact, right there is probably where I want him. You can see all this road here, and you can see that bridge there. That's good. And they never did kill this guy. I don't know why, but now I'm going to use him to really be annoying and capture a tower. I'll put him right in the middle of that mountain range and see what they do. Maybe like here. I'm pretty sure the flyer could still reach him, but they didn't go after him last time, so... Oh good, and I do have another Shrine of Smiting on the way. And nothing else, so I may as well grab those haste berries with this and get him to the front as soon as I can. Be nice if that haste berry was ready. Could double up on those. Now that I think about it, that wouldn't be bad. Alright, let's get another Storm Sister in with that group. We'll get this guy as far as he can go, probably. Yeah, he should be safe here. Can explore a bit more with my cherub. Mostly he is here to keep an eye out for Ferex units or whatever, the Dreadnought guy moving through this area. I'm going to move him to the bridge crossing right here. This seems like a pretty good, I think right here. Yeah, that covers a lot of different angles. Because even if something went across this bridge, it would still have to go up through here. So I think I'm going to leave this guy here and just keep an eye out on things. Because no matter what, unless there's a path that goes all the way along the top of the map, anything else I'm going to see. And the stuff there can't get me because it'll probably spawn animals that can't swim, so I won't be able to go across the water. This guy I'm going to leave here with the tiger. I don't really know what I'm doing with them, but I guess a general small defense is probably best, just to keep like a little scout from picking off the city. And I'm finally at the end of my turn, so I can decide what to do with my mana. I think, for starters, I'm just going to go ahead and convert both of these to destruction nodes now. And then I'm going to get paid absolution up. That'll help my research out too, which is kind of nice. Any extra should probably go towards... Yeah, any extra mana can probably go towards getting better terrain in my cities, making them happier. I wonder if there's anything I can do for this one yet. Nope, that's pretty much all barons that can be barons. This city could use some. I've got 587 mana, so I may as well do some painting. Terrain painting, anyway. So let's grow some more forests to make the elves happy. Leave the roads where they are, but get as much forest in there as I can. These elves would also appreciate that, so let's get some more down here and here. I kind of want to leave like a little normal path through because not all my units have forestry, so I might leave a little path like that. That can all be forest though. Alright, I think that's probably good. I've got 279 mana left. So that'll help out the elves a little bit. This city's got as much barons as I think it can. I want to get those wetlands out of my capital. Even though my capital is actually doing fine, I'm gonna... Whoops! Oh no! Oh no, I just ended the turn. Looks like the episode's going a little longer, guys. Oh well. At least I got all the important stuff done. I guess we're gonna wait until the end of this round, and you can see what the computer does next. Normally I like to end the episode at the end of my turn. This is gonna be a long one. I think I've been going for at least an hour and a half, actually. So, this is going to be a good long episode here. But at least I guess we get to see what they do next. I normally like to end it at the end of my turn because then you guys can let me know if there's anything I need to do before clicking that end turn button. But that was another planetfall moment there. I was clicking for where I thought something else was on the menu. I've done that a few times now, and still trying to get used to that. Oh, I missed a spot right here. I think it'll be okay, though. Do the giants like any specific type of terrain? I don't think dwellings care. Because that would be pretty easy for me to terraform if I needed to. Yeah, I was going to click on another spell. I was going to click on the Baron's spell and just start sowing salt all over the place here. Oh, whatever. This city might be able to use it actually more anyway because it's only content. And the happier this city gets, the more gold I get. So, especially once I clear this. What else can I maybe think about doing here? Tigrans could also use more sow salt. Any way I can get Tigrans' morale up is probably good. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to check on. I believe this city, Labu? No, not Labu. Ferric. Is this the one I was going to build? I believe I was going to build settlers here. Okay, so that's still working on the hospital. Oh, and my gold. I forgot my gold dropped below. Well, it's going to get back above on the next turn anyway. I wanted to leave the gold above 1,000 going into the next turn so that if I got attacked by anything, I would have higher morale, but it doesn't seem like that's going to matter now. I was thinking I might sell another couple more crappy items or something, but whatever. Trying so hard to keep that above 1,000, but it's hard to do. Oh, there's another mana node I can convert to get a little extra mana and research. At this point, I have borderline absurd amounts of mana. Oh, and goblins. There's a lot of places I can convert to wetlands to make the goblins happier. So that's also worth considering. This city down here could use more barons. There's actually a lot of terraforming I can do, so really any extra mana I can get helps. Okay, so nobody attacked me. I was actually just goofing around looking at stuff. Ferric sent a message. I'll check that in the next episode. But let's see if there's anything important before we get off here. So, nothing underground as far as I can tell. Nothing has changed. Cherub doesn't spy anything yet. Let's go above ground. So we've got a little bit of a formation of units building up here. So maybe some more big battles with the Dreadnought coming up. I don't mind that, though. I think I'd rather have them all bunched up in one place, kind of like this anyway. Especially being just a little spread out, enough to where I can pick them off one stack at a time. I might be able to actually even go after those gluttons in the next episode, and if I can attack them with Farron's army, maybe try to Ghoul Curse one or both of them, make up for the one I lost. I can definitely take out this army, no problem. And can take out that guy and have a pretty straight shot in there, and not have to worry about too much stuff holding back. So how about green down here? They still have not taken that city, and I officially have a Heart of the Arctic, which is amazing, because now all my morale penalties for being in the snow are gone. Let's check out Carson's morale, for that matter. Look at him. He's actually a happy kitty for once. No low morale from the snow. What do you know? That is going to be so helpful with all the fighting that I'm doing in the snow right now. Okay, I don't see anything else of interest. Nobody... Oh, wait. Actually, yes, of interest. Oh, gosh. Green wants this city back. Okay, that's where that big army went. Dang. Well, I'm not going to be able to stop them from doing that, but I can at least... I still think I want to go after this city and make more of a uniform front line here. I am going to have to get my giants out of there, though. By the way, the hospital did heal them quite a bit, but not all the way, so that's good to know. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop talking. This episode's going on for plenty long as it is. It's going to take forever to render this, for that matter, so it's going to be maybe a late night for me, but we'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of an extra long episode there. Got quite a bit done. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please be sure to leave your thoughts and comments down below, as always. And, oh yeah, for anyone wondering, Age of Wonders Planetfall, my next series, all plans are to start that this weekend. I don't think I am going to be out of town. I'm pretty sure I will be at my apartment, so I will try to get that started this weekend. Hopefully I can do the recording on Saturday and have it published on Sunday. We will see. I will keep you posted as things go if that doesn't work out for some reason, but I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. So I'm hoping you're looking forward to that as well. Get back into having a dual series thing going on here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it, and all of your support and thoughtful comments, and I will see you guys next time.